If you want to change your stocks in your web shop, you know you have to click in every single product one by one. However, there is a way to control your stocks, your stock keeping unit, your descriptions, and the amount of products just from a Google spreadsheet. I'm going to show you how you can do this right now. Log into your WordPress dashboard. If you're still logging in using WP Admin,
No! Nope. No!
That's not a very safe way, so make sure to check out my tutorial about how to secure your website. For this video, I'm using this web shop I've created specially for my YouTube tutorials how to create a web shop. Go check it out if you want to see it. On the backend, we have multiple products with variations and we have different tax rates and shipping rates. So let's see how the plugin handles this. You go to wpressdoctor.com/stocksync. And then we are at the website of WP Pool. They make really great products. I created one video about WP Dark Mode, which also works excellent. What I most like about WP Pool is that they also have lifetime licenses, which will save you 80%. And of course, you don't have to pay every single year for just your website. You can just buy a lifetime license for just $150 and then you're all set. That is 3 years, this one, so that's a no-brainer. Why do I want the Pro version? Well, you have unlimited product sync and also variable products. You can also edit the product data. You have 2-directional update and sync, 1-click manual. Let's buy this thing and see what's going on. Then you can change your country over there. Let's say we're in the United States. And then you can use just credit card, PayPal, Amazon, wire transfer. You can do it all. Once you have bought it, you receive an email, and in this email is also your license. So copy and paste step 1, and then you can log into your account on WP Pool and you go to downloads. And then we click on the download button. Then on your website, we go to plugins, add new, press upload plugin, select stock sync with Google Sheet and press install now. Then we press activate plugin. Then we also need to install the basic version. So we go again to add new. Search for plugins, press install now by WP Pool, and we press activate. I really like the fact that they created a setup. So press start setup. And then we need to add our credentials to this one. Why? Because there has to be a sync with the Google Cloud service. So we have to create a credentials. The first thing we do is press on this button, Google Cloud Platform. And then we are at the APIs and service. Press on create project, and then we're gonna call it WooCommerce Stock Sync, and we press create. And then we press on create credentials over there, and we press service account. And then we can just fill in your name, or you can leave it empty, for example. And then you have an ID created for this one, or you can just generate an ID, that's okay, whatever you want. Just press copy to clipboard, and here you can add sync between Google Spreadsheets and WooCommerce. And then you press create and continue. We don't have to change anything on here, we just press done. Then you click on this one right here on the bottom. And then we go to keys over there. And then we're gonna add a key, we're gonna create a new key, write this. And then we need a JSON, create. Our private key has been downloaded to our computer. And now you can click over here or drag and drop your file through this box. And will be uploaded. And then we go to the next one. Enable the Google Sheets API. We're gonna click that. And then we're gonna add enable. Maybe it's already enabled and you're set up. I didn't have it, so I'm gonna press enable. That's it. Then we go back. Then we check this box and then we press next. Then we need to create a Google Sheet URL so we can paste it in over here. Just go to Google Sheets. And you can press go to sheets. And then we can add a new spreadsheet over here, a blank one. I'm just gonna call it WooCommerce Sync over there. And then what we need to do is we need to copy this URL, copy. And then we're going to paste it in over there, like this. And then we also need to enter the sheet name. Well, on this sheet is just sheet 1, but let's change this also to WooCommerce. And then we just add it also in here, WooCommerce. Then we press next. And then we need to give editor access to this ID. you need to copy this email ID from the box. Then we go back to our sheet, and then we're going to share this one like this. And we're going to share it with this email address. We're going to give it the editor permissions, and then we just press send. The access has been updated, and then we check this box and we press on next. These are all safety steps we need to walk through, so it's not very strange that it's taking some time. So we're going to copy this code. Then we go to Google Sheet, and then we go to extensions over there, and we're going to press apps script like this. Then we're going to remove whatever this is, and then make sure it is clear. And then we just paste it in over there, everything we have just copied. And then we press deploy. And then we're going to save this code like this, save project. Oh, let's rename the project first to WooCommerce Sync, or rename. And then we're going to save it over there. Then you press on run. And then in my case, it says this project requires your permission to access your data. It might just run, but you also can do this. Press review permissions. And we have to choose an account. Press Doctor. Google hasn't verified, right? Press advanced. Press go to WooCommerce Sync. What they want to do, they want to seek, edit, and create all your Google Sheets spreadsheets, connect an external service, and display run web content. That's all okay. Press allow. And now it has been executed, and the notice is execution complete. Now you can press this one. I've placed the code, click on the run button and press next. And then we need to add a trigger. And then we go back to our Google Sheet, and you can see that something has been changed in our sheet. That's great. We have the ID, the type, the name, stock price, and sale price. Then we need to go to the triggers menu over there. And then we press view dashboard. And then we press on create new trigger over here. And we're going to change the first one to press on edit. And also the last one also should be on edit. Now here you can say, when do you want to have a notification from your browser? Is it immediately, every hour, once in a day, or once a week? It's totally up to you. If you notify me immediately, then every time when someone buys something and the stock will change, you will receive immediately a pop-up message inside of your browser. I can imagine that's a bit too much. So you can say, I'm going to do this daily or weekly. It totally depends on your preference. I'm going to put it on daily. Press save. There it is. Then you check this box. I've added the trigger, gave permissions, and press next. And then we're all done. Now we're going to press the magical button. Now this is the Google Sheet right now. It's empty. But when I press this button, now it's going to sync it with my congratulations. And there we have it, guys. Our Google Sheet has been updated by WooCommerce. Now let's style this a little bit. Let me change this stock for the greens and the color gains booster. I didn't change this stock. Let's change this to, I have 45 greens and I have 32 color gain boosters. It's safe to drive, right? Now what we see is that it's going one-way sync. It's only syncing from my web shop to Google Sheet when I press this button. But we have the ultimate version. So we go to the settings of this one. We're going to license over there. We're going to activate our license key from the email and just paste it in and press activate license. Let's get back to our products over there. Press all products. And we're going to press sync on Google Sheet again. Now it has been synced 30 and 50. And yes, 50 and 30. Excellent. Let's change this to 40 and 10. It's saving right now. And then we see that our stock of the greens and the color gain booster has been changed. So that works excellent. Now, if you want to change some more settings, you can go to settings and then you can press on settings over there. Here you can even add new products from Google Sheets to your website. This is great. You can also show the stock keeping unit over there, and you can show the short description and the category. Well, they're building that, and they're also building the total sales count. This is also a very nice feature, so it's going to be in there pretty soon. I've just enabled the stock keeping unit and the short description. So when I now go to my Google Sheet, it has been added instantly. Here we have the stock keeping unit over there. And we also can see that the short description is in here. Well, this is just like someone has been copying and pasting a lot of products. If this video is helpful for you, hit that like button. And if you want to see more WooCommerce, Divi or WordPress tutorials, press that subscribe button and I will see you guys in the next video.